Good morning. This is Robert Rinehart responding to the communication from Mr. Lee and thanking him very much for the thorough and accurate analysis of what might be the problem here with this instrument. I apologize to your question number one. I did not send a picture of the jack board as it was originally installed, and I hope you'll discover along with me as I go just what indeed is the nature of this problem. I'm about to take down the jack board and see for myself if I've managed to connect it appropriately. I hope we are both pleasantly surprised with the success and outcome of this effort. Okay, going to page 2 and looking at the setup. I suppose I'll let you see it too, because I see it for the first time. In case you can't see it, indeed the gray wires are to the jack to the left and the blue-white wires are to the jack to the right. And according to the instructions I wanted the, oh my, thank you Lord, I wanted the headphone connector to the left. Okay. And indeed it's backwards. So, with that in hand, we'll unplug this one, and I bow to your superior knowledge and understanding of the circuitry and how it works. Okay, so now, just for the sake of documentation, we do indeed have the headphone connector to the jack on the left and the auxiliary in on the jack to the right. And if the things are right, CN603 is indeed connected with the gray-white wires to CN603, and the blue-white, right and right. Okay, so we have that. So at this point I will turn the camera off for a couple minutes while I go in and check the fuse. Well, continuing with Mr. Lee's analysis of what may have happened with the plug up the way it was. Indeed, this fuse is blown. This fuse is blown. This is not. This is not. This is not. So we have two 3.15 amp fuses to replace, which we will do directly. And with that in hand, turning the page, we will verify the headphone connector plug up. Auxiliary in is red, white, black in the third jack. One, two, three. red, white, black, auxiliary in connector. This is not the correct setup. Looking on, we look at these were indeed fully inserted. So with that in hand, we will go ahead and plan to replace these two fuses, and I will start the camera when I've done that. Okay, fuses are in, and continuity is established. Jacks are all plugged in solid, and we have not verified the two wires. We'll try for sound first. Okay, with that in hand, I will plug in the instrument. And we will see if indeed the analysis is correct and the correction is successful. Okay. Well, Mr. Lee, you are a success. Your analysis was correct. And I'll crank the volume back down so you're not getting loud. Okay, I thank you for your expert analysis and the success of the repairs that you recommended. I apologize for not seeing that pair of wires crossed. I was of the belief that I had installed the jack board as the one I took out. Obviously I was mistaken, and I apologize for that. And I will be happy to have the proud owner of this instrument come play it for me as soon as I get it reassembled, and let you hear that on the next element of this tape.
Oh, that's such a beautiful sound. I just want to see.
Did you play that, John?
No, it's Lori's kids got me that.
Oh, my guitar?
That's
Yeah.
the flying guitar type, yeah, portable. I started building a, sure I did. This guy on the way up here from Boone, this building, Dulcimers.
Yeah,
I'm
who's
building
that?
my own dulcimer.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know how to tune them?
I'm learning.
Oh, really? Because the guy, Max, are you talking about Max? That
He's on the right side of the
he
road.
died.
Oh, really?
He was over 90.
Oh, man.
He died, so that's for sale, so you can move up here and do that. But I bought my dulcimer. Have you seen my dulcimer?
I hadn't seen it, no.
Oh, it's beautiful, but I don't know how to tune it.
I've got I've got a pitch maker for my guitar, but it covers 3 octaves, so we can put it on there and get
Yeah, but I'm afraid I'm gonna break some.
Oh, you can't. You can't.
Well, how can I get it to you to do it? Because I would play, but it's out of tune.
Well, we'll worry about that after we get this.
Yeah.
Oops. Yes, that's right. I'm out of practice. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, this is the effect I wanted. Now this effect doesn't go on. Okay, I'm glad I did this. The effect doesn't go on.
Which one?
This one. It doesn't even light.
What's its name?
EFFECT. Right here.
It's supposed to light.
Yes, it's supposed to light, and it has a different effect on it. See? And then there's the the layer.
The layer's working. Split's working.
So this effect, which has the different, let me take off the split and take off this. So that's not working.
I don't know.
Do you want some lunch?
I need to get the book out and see what it
that's
says
here.
about establishing the effect.
Yeah, because I always use the effect.
What does it do for you?
It just changes it from, I don't know.
Okay.
Could be just an out light.
Did it always light?
Yeah, it always lit and there was a change. But it's so nice to have it back.
Let me look.
Okay. I'm going to continue doing my dishes. Oh. Well, I'm going to just try a few things while it's...
Yeah, try the other thing, try the master volume, make sure it's got what you want.
Then I'll try the earphones too. I don't know how to use the record. Okay. Okay, then I hold this change, well, I don't want to change the sound yet.
Is this leather?
This is vinyl.
You're right, it says it should go on.
Yep. Oh.
It says the effect adds more breadth to the selected keyboard voice. To turn the effect off, press the effect button. The lamp goes out. Adjusting the effect level. Press and hold the setup button and adjust the effect level by pressing D sharp 5, fifth octave, D sharp, or to drive it down C sharp 5.
Set up. Okay. Doesn't change it.
Do me a favor, turn the instrument off and back on and see if the effect lights up. It might be that the light itself is burned out. Now see if it cycles.
Ah, no, it just... Oh, cannot record, set up. Nope.
So the effect light didn't ring out when the on-off was pushed?
Well, it went on for a second. And then
Okay, but so well, the bulb works, or the LED works then?
yeah, so I turned it off.
Yeah.
And we're looking at the second button.
Yeah.
And it went on. So you should, if you want the effect, it used to go on.
Yeah. It says press the effect button, the light turns on.
Well, at least I have sound. So I'm going to be happy.
You're okay, you're okay. Huh. Okay.
Maybe not a problem.
Oh me. So, as you all can see from the video, I'll get this over here where we can do something with it. Well, okay, verifying when we power on, the effect light does flash, but when we press the button, the effect light does not power on. Gracious me. So, I will contact Peter Hong and Scott Schulick and see what we want to do from here. Thank you. Going to turn you off right now. Okay, this is an additional note for Mr. Lee. I'm faced with the problem that the effect button does not turn on, to the customer's dismay, and the reverb button does not turn off. The console connectors are all intact and square, and I can't see anything that would be causing that effect. Again, the effect button does not turn on, the reverb button does not turn off. When we take the power button on and off, the entire board circles and cycles its lights, but and apparently the reverb button is alternately flashing, and I didn't notice that before. But again, the effect button does not turn on. Sorry, but I thought that would give you some additional information.